Hi guys, I'm back again with a video for Veda, whatever. Somebody's gotta tell me how to say that because I'm like bashing it. Yeah, so here's my video for today. I didn't get my BB5 box, so yeah. What I was planning on doing for the month of August for videos every day was making you like fill in the blank. Like I was going to say something like, I don't know, like, I gotta think of something like, I would say something and you would have to fill it in. You know what I mean? Like in the comments, you would just say, like if I was younger, if I was younger again, I would, and then I would leave it at that, and you would just say, you would, blah, 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 and then I would, of course, answer that while, so we're all doing it together. Yeah. So today, it's kind of, it's like that. It's, like if you could change something, like if you could change one thing in your life, that was in your past, what would it be? Like what would you change? So that is my video for today. What would you change? One thing, only one thing. If you could do it, what would it be? And for me, it would be, if I could change one thing in my life from my past, I wouldn't have run away from home. I was a runaway when I was a teenager. And this one time I had run away from home and I was gone for like months and I was in another state. My father had gotten sick. And I had to come back. Like it just seemed like it happened out of nowhere. I was only gone for maybe 3 months, 4 months, something like that. And it was really bad. And me and my mom, we didn't get along. That's why I was never at home. And I tried to hang in there, just for him. And just try to be, because of what was going on, just try to not be, I guess, a problem. Try to make everything okay and just be there and try to keep calm and not start anything, not get into any arguments, just, and it lasted a while, and then we did get into another argument, and I had left, and then while I had left, she had moved, my mother, but she stayed in the area, and then I went there, and he was getting worse, and so I really tried to stay there because he needed help. He couldn't get up and do things like make food and stuff like that, and my mom was working, so I had to try to be there for him. And we just got into this big fight one day, and I had left, and I want to say a couple of weeks later, he passed away, and I wasn't there. So yeah, that's the point of the whole story. I had run away, and my dad passed away, and I wasn't home. So yeah. So yeah, that's one thing I would change. I would have wanted to be home, Yeah. But being a teenager, you're not mature enough to think of consequences until you get older, like things that you do. And then you try to, with your own children, try to be different. Like, you don't want them to have that life, like not getting along and stuff like that with your parents. Well, I don't say parents because I got along with my father. You know, you want to make that relationship, and you try, and hopefully it works out. You know, like with my kids, I try to, I don't know, I try to not be like the way it was when I was younger, living with my mom, like the way she did things. Um, I try to be different because I don't want them running from me. I don't want them to run away from home, you know, and I have to worry about where they are, you know, and what's happening to them, you know, are they eating or where are they sleeping, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. So I didn't want that for my kids. And we have a good relationship. We do. We joke around, and I'm glad, uh, you know, that my kids don't hate me, you know, like they don't feel this hate for me. Um, yeah. So that would be the one thing I would change is if what I know now, you know, if I was able to change it, I would have tried to stick it out as far as I could just to be there and make sure I was there for my father, you know, but it just got so crazy that I just could not, I had to get out of that house. I just had to leave because we would fight too much. And yeah, and that is not the way I wanted it to be for my kids. I didn't want to have that kind of household, and I don't. And I'm glad, you know, I get along with all my kids. I don't have that problem. And I would never do anything malicious to hurt my children, ever, you know. But there's a lot of things that have been done towards me, you know, like you would be, like the type of thing you would do to not your own child, but you would do to someone else if you were angry at them, but you would never do that to your own kid, you know what I'm saying? Like if you get angry and you do something, say something or whatever, you usually wouldn't do that towards your own child, especially if it's your only child. You understand? And I just couldn't, that just could not sink into my head. Like how, why, um, things were the way they were when I was the only child, and like you're out to hurt me. Like even when I was older, you know, there was still things going on. I thought I'd have a better relationship with my mom when I got older because I wasn't living in her house, you know, after I got married and stuff. And it didn't work out. It was still like the same. The only thing is she got to leave and go home, you know, and we'd still fight and we would talk for days, months, and now it's years, 6 years, going on 7. I want to say this, yeah, this month is 7 years. I haven't spoken to my mom. Yeah, so it's just the way it is, you know, and that would always be that way, regardless if I could go back in time and change, not running away, it would still be like that right now, you know, because we'd still have that not getting along relationship, you know, not clicking. So yeah, I would, you know, that would be the thing I would change. I would just try to just stick it out and be there for him, you know, and just deal with it. And yeah, and I really regret not doing that. But like I said, being that age, I was just like, I gotta get the hell out of here. You know, I just can't no more. I just can't. It was just always stress, aggravation, screaming, yelling, and my thing was heading for the front door. Bye. Because I could not deal with it. And I feel really bad about that for my father's sake because I also missed the last, you know, times with him. You know, I could have been there. You know, like I wasn't there. I was there a little bit, and then at the very end, I was not there. You know, he passed away, and I was not there. Just wasn't there. I found out after the fact, you know, like the same day, you know, word of mouth, everybody knew me, so they come running to me. And yeah, like I found out that day, but I just wasn't there in the house when everything was happening, when the ambulance came. I didn't go to the hospital. You know, I should have been there for all that, and I wasn't. So yeah. So, sorry guys. That would be the one thing I would change. So, this is my Veda video for today. I revealed some kind of stuff about me. Yeah. So, if you could change one thing, what would it be? You know, if you had that opportunity for one thing in your life that you could just go back and change, what would it be? That's what it would be for me. That's the one thing I would change. Everything else in my life that's going on, like, oh, you know, like, oh, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. You know, those kind of things, you know, you live through them, you know, but this you just live with forever, you know, this type of change that you would want to make. You just live with this forever because there is no going back and changing it. There's nothing you can do. You just think about it. What if I was there? What if, you know? Like, what would we have said to each other, you know? Like, yeah, so that is the one biggest thing I would change if I could. So, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you would change in your life. One important thing, like if there is anything, maybe somebody, you know, some of you guys don't have anything you want to change. Everything's great, and that would be awesome. You know, but is there one thing that you would like to change? And if you could, what would it be? So leave it in the comments down below. And tomorrow's going to be like the same type of video. It's going to be like a, you know, me say something, you leave a comment down below of what it is. You know, something like this. And this will be for the month of August, unless I get something in the mail, you know, any of my subscription boxes or anything, then that's when that'll be a video of the month of August video. But on days that I'm not doing my certain things that I do on my channel, I will be doing this for the month of August. So you're probably going to really get to know me, you know, like more. It's kind of like a Q&A without the questions, without you asking me a question. I'm coming up with my own thing, and you guys will, you know, comment below and tell me a little about you. Like, what would you do? Or what would you say? Or, you know, it's going to be like that. A fill in the blank type thing going on. Yeah. So this is a short video today, but this is my video for August. And yesterday I said 4th. I thought it was the 4th. I'm telling you, I can't see nothing. Today is the 4th. So this is my 4th video. The other day I thought it was like, what did I think it was, Tuesday? It was Thursday? Like, what the hell? I was way off. Yeah. And that is it. Anything I'm going to tell you guys? Well, I got you on here. Nope. So that coffee break yesterday, so I basically told you everything yesterday, right? What's today? Tuesday. Oof, see? I'm like crazy. So yeah, I think I'm having a problem that my friend had on here. I think I'm losing subs. Not a lot, but whatever. Because of my giveaway. You know, a lot of people, when they see a giveaway, they subscribe. And then when the giveaway's over, they're gone. What are you going to do, right? So yeah, I think that's what happened. It's happening to me too. But it's not crazy, you know? It's not a crazy amount. But still, it's the whole thing. Like, why do people do that? I feel like you're being used. It's not nice. It's not nice. Because I'm a nice person. I don't do that. You know? Whoever I'm sub to, I stay with. You know? Yeah. There's nothing else I gotta... I'm sending out the package today if everything goes okay at the post office. I hardly ever send out anything, so I'm clueless. Like, I already packed it, and... if it's okay, like, how I did it, I don't know. So we'll find out, because I don't do that. I don't send packages. I think I've done it twice to my daughter. I have an older daughter who lives in Nebraska, and I have a grandson, and I send stuff. You know, like I'll send him a card or whatever, you know. And if I go to send a package, though, like one year it was Christmas, and I sent the package, and I was like totally clueless because I had all kinds of stuff in there, and I didn't know how to, like, the way I arranged it didn't fit, and then I needed another box, and that was 2 boxes that were going out, and I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing, because I'm just grabbing stuff, you know, to give him for Christmas, not thinking, hello, you got to send this stuff out, so it has to pack well, you know. And then, yeah, there was this big thing I sent him. It was a drum set with other stuff, and I got the biggest box in the post office, and it wasn't fitting. Like, I was fighting with it. And I don't even remember how I did it, but I got it there. I think I sent it just by itself. I don't even remember, but it was like a nightmare. Like, I have no clue. So, yeah, it's all packed up. So, we'll see how that goes for my giveaway winner today. I'm sending that out soon. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm in the house. It's out there. So, I did my video in here today. Yeah. So, that is my Veda for the month of August. Number 4, I think. Yeah. Alright, guys. So don't forget to comment down below on what you would change in your life. The one thing you would change in your life if you could go back in time. What would it be? And yeah. That is mine, guys. That is my ultimate, absolute. If I had a genie in a bottle and they wanted to grant me 3 wishes, I would just take one. That would be the big one. Yeah. Yep. Alright, guys. So leave your comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.